Welcome everybody to Inside Billy's Head, where the thoughts are random, the ideas might be slightly strange, but the rent is always free. Today I wanted to tell you about my amazing experience I had at DMV. And I never would say that about DMV in the past, but this time it was a really good experience and I really actually had a good time. Couple of tips. Always make sure you have plenty of documentation with your address on it because it makes things go a lot faster. When you get inside, you can either use a self-serve kiosk or you could go up to the counter and ask them, which is what I ended up having to do. But it doesn't matter. Either way works just as fast. I highly suggest making an appointment. I made mine 2 weeks prior, and I literally only waited about 10 minutes after. I got there a little bit early. I got there at about 15 minutes early. And then when I got in there, I waited for about another 10 minutes, and that was about it. And I got right up to the counter. The next thing you do is go up to the counter with your birth certificate and your other proofs of identification and your address. She puts them into a machine, and the lady there was super, super nice. She was smiley. She cracked jokes. She was great. And if you live in Portland, this was the location. It's over on Powell, and it's fantastic. It's the best location I've ever been to, honestly. After they do that, then she sends you over to the next counter, which is the last counter, which is where if you want a new picture, you can get a new picture taken. Otherwise, they just finish the registration. The last thing they do is they get you up to one more line, which they just take your identification that you have now so they can punch a hole in it, and they give you a color temporary tag or temporary license for the time, and that's it. You're done. And then you leave. Super simple. Highly recommended.